Hello, hi Brian, good afternoon.
Hi, Federica.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm good as well. Thank you very much. So, thank you for joining me today for this interview. Actually, let me tell everyone that this for me is a very special interview because Brian used to be one of our students, one of my students actually. So, I'm very very happy to see you here today because it means that we did something right. Because today we are here because you hit targets, not even once actually. You have been hitting quite few targets actually lately, right?
Yeah,
That's very good. So, the boys in your corner, share your story with us. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian. In Discord, I'm Go Passion,
Oh,
as
yes.
what friends will know. So I've been trading for close to 3 years now, very intensively, about 1.5 years, like daily 10 to 16 hours. And for that 1.5 years, during trading days, I barely sleep 4 hours daily. It's only recently, the past 2 months, I corrected this. So I'm sleeping better, maybe 6 to 7 hours. So it's not so tiring. So I have
That's,
a lot of white hair coming out because of all this trading.
that's good. At least we have like a new healthy habit, at least sleeping 6, 7 hours per day. That's good.
Yeah, much better now. So I mean this one over year has been very tough because I'm a very aggressive trader. I always risk close to maximum drawdown per day. So I pass challenges very fast, but I bust it very fast as well.
Mm-mm.
Till today, I'm still doing that for evaluation. Yeah. Then maybe like the past 3 months or so, I start to get to funded and able to stay in funded for
Mhm.
much longer. And
In the funded trader
recently,
program, you mean?
I'm with
Maybe.
Ability Challenge. Yeah.
Ah, you mean the funded stage. Okay, that's
At that
fine.
stage, yeah. So, thanks to Audacity, actually, because you changed the dashboard, and then there was some discount, so I came back to Audacity and I start to make withdrawal, and that led to me withdrawing from another platform as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That's
So at which stage I'm at is from a really struggling, always losing kind of trader, I'm beginning to see some light, a bit more consistency. Yeah.
very good. Is the score helping you? The fact that you have the consistency score on your dashboard, the fact that you can actually see that on a daily basis. Do you think it is helping you in remain focused, consistent, and maybe to keep under control that little bit of aggressive trader that is in you?
Um, I think what really helped me is not any dashboard or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's one piece of advice that you gave me right from the start when I was your student is specialize on one asset first, master it, then diversify if I need to. So after losing a lot, I was doing some soul searching. What can I use? Because you taught me like so many things, but basically up to today, I'm not able to implement it in my style of trading. I really need to go many, many trades a day, but you limited me to five, etc. Right? So there's only one that really worked for me is focus on one asset. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember you specialize in gold. So I started trading gold for fun on demo. And I grew the account from 120K to close to 3 million in 4 months, just trading gold, right? So that gave me confidence to try again. And by specializing on gold, I managed to reach some consistency. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So at this moment in time, you're only focusing on gold.
Up to after Trump was elected, then the market structure started to
Yes.
change. It went very extreme. Then I remember that I was quite good with Euro USD at
Mm-hmm.
some point. So I start to focus on Euro USD right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is having some nice movements as well, and it's giving a little bit of volatility. So I'm sure you can appreciate that. Also, pound pairs are interesting. All majors are interesting. Pound yen, very interesting. Dollar yen, very interesting. So it's worth keeping an eye. But yeah, 100%. I stick to my advice. Master one asset first, refine your strategy and your approach to the market, and then once you have that sorted, you can trade whatever you want, really and truly. 100%.
Definitely. Mhm.
So let's go to a little bit in details about the strategy that you are following at the moment, the structure. So you say that you are a day trader. You open a lot of small trades on a daily basis. Would you define yourself as a scalper or as a day trader?
I think I'm a scalper.
Mm-hmm.
If I can finish the trade in 10 minutes, half an hour, I'll be
Mm-hmm.
happy. And like Euro USD, I aim for as small as 5 pips or 10 pips. Usually it's 10 pips for 10 pips. And I've made 4% up to 9.6% in the day, just focusing on 10 pips
Mm-hmm.
movements. Yeah.
That's good. So
Yeah.
you open the chart in the morning or early morning, right?
Yeah. I wake up around midnight UK time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be in time for the Asian session
Mm-hmm.
and all the way to US for 2, 3 hours. That's the end of my day.
So
So
guide us through the strategy.
uh, talking about strategy, right? I employ quite a few methods, but because my method is I want to make money every day.
Mm-hmm.
So for the scalping part, I use certain indicators like RSI,
Okay.
the color zigzag line, and moving average, basically to identify the turning points and just to make 10 pips of the turning points on a 5 minute and 1 minute chart. So usually I have the 5 minute and 1 minute side by side to feel the momentum. So I'm just focused on catching small movements and I'm
Mm-hmm.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. So scalping on 1 and 5 minutes chart based on the
Yeah.
RSI. Is there anything else that you're using at the moment? No, you said RSI and moving averages, right?
And there is a color zigzag line. So
Mm-hmm.
like if a move is very long already, it will form a specific color. Then let's say visually you see that the red line is very long, then it's
Mm-hmm.
about time to buy if it hits the good level of demand, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So supply and demand. So there is also like market structure, price action. Clearly, you keep them in your strategy. What about Fibonacci?
Unfortunately, I tried to use Fibonacci that I learned from Audacity, but somehow it doesn't really work for me.
No.
Uh, Maybe I don't try it hard enough. But in a way, I do use retracement in that
Mm-hmm.
sense. Like, for example, um, on the eve of ECB rate decision,
Mm-hmm.
if euro keep rising against US dollars, I know it's fake because how high can you go? Tomorrow is a rate decision. So if you rise by 60 pips, I'd be prepared to short for 20
I
or even
see.
50 pips.
I see.
So a lot of these big news events, right? Usually I make money before and
Mm-hmm.
after.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah, because of
100%.
big
I know
movement.
you are on the ability program at the moment, so it's fine. You can trade according to the rules of the news event. But keep in mind that it's never a great idea to be overexposed or just exposed
In fact,
during
I don't trade
the
during the news. So it's
I
like,
know.
let's say tomorrow is the rate decision, right? And today, if
Mm-hmm.
Euro USD rise a lot suddenly, 60 pips out of no reason, no news, no nothing, I will short it. Because if the rate cut is tomorrow and it can cut more than expected, what
Mm-hmm.
justify this a sudden big movement, something like that. So it's like you're playing poker with the market. You you suspect that this is fake, so something like that.
I
Yeah.
see. I see. There's nothing wrong with playing poker with the market, but I like the idea that you still look at the fundamentals behind that because like that is less than poker, then it's more trading. So good. That's very good. What about the risk? How you're controlling the risk on this account?
Okay, this is another point that I'm a bad student. Today, I don't care about the risk per trade. I
Okay.
focus on how much I risk in a day. So
Okay.
if maximum is 5%, I'm willing to go 4.9%.
Mm.
And I'm aiming for 3 up to 6% on average in a day. Reason being, due to the spreads and the commission, you win and lose the same amount. For example, when you're winning, you probably net around 3 point something 4% for
Mm.
the same risk of 4.9. So that is the benchmark that I set. So I don't care how many trades I go, as long as it's still within my trading time and I feel I'm reading the market right, I will just keep going till I hit my target or I hit the maximum risk limit for the day.
Okay. A piece of advice here,
Yeah.
just because you will never stop being my student at the end of the day.
Mhm. Yes.
No, just I understand. This is your approach. You found yourself in, and your strategy and your approach to the market, following those rules. One piece of advice: instead of going 4.9, allowing yourself to lose 4.9 for the day, knowing that the limit is at 5%. Aim at a little bit less, maybe 4%, just to be on the safe side, because you never know. You mentioned spread and commission, but that works both ways.
Mm.
So, just in case, it's a difficult time, those that we are navigating. So, with all these, geopolitical risk and events that are coming on a daily basis, spread can increase, and it's beyond our control at the end of the day, because we work with a liquidity provider. At the end of the day, we have a good deal. I think we have one of the best deals, but still there are some market uncertainty that we will need to consider. So instead of allowing yourself to lose 4.9% in one day, allow yourself to lose 4%. Like that, even if you're aiming for, I don't know, instead of between 3 and 4%, you are aiming up to, I don't know, 2.5, 3.5%, it's still a good achievement on a daily basis. You will still keep your psychology, under check, in control, because you will still be making money on a daily basis, and that will boost your confidence for sure. But still, you will be a little bit more on the safe side. But
Mm.
100%, Brian, I'm very, very happy to see the progress that you have been doing in the past few years. Actually, I see you involved in the community, which is great, because it's nice to have someone that has been with us in the office with us, to be out there and just sharing the proof that actually the hard work actually does pay you off. So for me, it's a real pleasure to have you here. So two things I want to ask you. First, one thing that you feel the biggest achievement, and something that you still think you need to work on since you started 3 years ago until now. What has been your biggest achievement in trading?
Um, I think one change recently helped me a lot. Is to do daily walks of 5 kilometers without fail daily,
Mm-hmm.
rain or shine. And it's day 39 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And today is a very rough day for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, on my funded accounts, I lost maybe about 1,002 that I can withdraw in a few days' time. I busted a 60K account. I went into 4%, 5% drawdown on the evaluation account. But this daily routine that I stick to without fail, tomorrow after the walk, I will feel better and
100,
I will recharge, you know.
100.
So, the consistency in trading recently, right, is very much linked to this daily routine. The
Mm-hmm.
focus that no matter what happens, I'm going to do something positive for myself, which is for health, which is also to remove the adrenaline from the system
Mm-hmm.
through exercise. And we have a clearer mind. Yeah. So that's probably the only achievement I think I got out of trading because financially I'm not successful yet, but I'm seeing the light. I'm about that.
Takes time. This is
Yeah,
one of the first things that we told you back then. It's not something that will happen overnight. You need to find yourself. You need to find yourself through the market. So this is a great achievement, actually. I think is really like the greatest achievement. I agree. Because do you remember in the beginning, you used to be like on the screen all day long, all night long. You were on the train coming to the office and you were on your phone, I remember. So I had to force you to go for a coffee most of the time, just to detach yourself a little bit from the screen. So it is a great achievement. Trading, the market in general, has its own way to show you who you really are and what are your great your weakness, what are your strengths, and you can learn from that. So 100% the fact that you are able today to have a routine, a healthy routine that can help you to stay focused, to stay a little bit detached, because we don't have to forget that psychology has the greatest impact in trading. You can have the best strategy in the world, but at the end of the day, if you can't control your emotion, or to keep them in check, the strategy on its own is not going to be enough. And risk management, of course, but we have already mentioned that. So
yeah.
that's the greatest achievement in the past few years. What about something that you feel you still need to improve in your approach to the market?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't think I lack the ability to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and the only problem is when I make, because I have such high targets, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't stop. And then when I lose, I also don't stop. So constantly, the thing that I'm trying to solve is to stick with the trading plan. You know exactly, you know the reasons why you keep failing over and over again. But I always have the conflict between my heart and my mind.
Mm.
And the heart so far wins every single time. So that's why I created this idea whereby since I'm prepared to lose 4.9%, or now you recommended 4%, then I must definitely make certain amount when I win.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the risk reward per day doesn't make sense.
I see.
So that way, I don't have to fight between my heart and my mind because we are prepared for the worst and just go, you know. But it's a constant battle. I mean, I just created a trading plan over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Monday I violated, yesterday I violated, today I violate again. So,
So tomorrow you are not going to violate that. Promise.
you know, the
To
scary
check
thing
on you
about me
tomorrow.
is every time I write something down, I will not do this. The very next moment, somehow or other, I will violate it because the heart is so strong, I just can't stop myself, you know. So I'm still trying to find a way whereby I can trade with my heart
Mm-hmm.
while I'm profitable. I don't have to fight myself anymore. You
I
know, you
see.
just flow. You don't feel guilty when you do something that your mind tells you otherwise. You know, just flow with your heart because the heart is not stupid as well. It knows how to succeed. Just
Mm-hmm.
fine tuning the two. You know, so that's a constant struggle that I have every single moment, not day,
Mm.
because I make so many decisions in a day, right? So yeah.
Brian, let me tell you, you are very passionate about trading. If I have to say something, I would say that among all the students that we had over the past almost 7 years that I've been working for with Audacity, I would. I think I'm very like confident in saying that you are the student that from day one you came to us and was like, I need to know how to do this because this is my passion and I want to master it. I want to succeed that. So from the very beginning, you were very extremely passionate about trading. And what is, I can say, like one of my and the team biggest achievement is that for the past 3 years, you still keep the same feeling and the same approach, the same passion towards the market, which is great. You didn't get tired. You never gave up, and that's a great strength. And not many people can actually say that they have this. How many people do we see on a daily basis that they try, for example, one account, two accounts, and then they go out there and say like, no, the forex trading is it's a scam. It doesn't work. You will never gain. So today you are here also witnessing the fact that the hard work does pay out. So
And for the record,
congratulations.
I think I busted like 160 accounts by now. I stopped counting, but it's just a floating number. I don't care. You know, the failure is only when we stop trying. So,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's good. So, Brian, thank you very much for joining me today and for sharing your story with our fellow traders. I'm sure that they will definitely appreciate you sharing your story with us today. And once again, thank you very much. One piece of advice that you feel like giving to some traders out there.
it's the same advice that you shared with me. Focus on one asset. Look at it daily across a different time of the day. Understand why it moves more on certain timing. Follow the movement through all the news. Um, and do it for maybe 3 months or so. Then you will have a very good feel about that particular instrument. Yeah.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. And
Mhm.
I want to see your account, growing, and then we can have another interview. All right?
Sure, I'm waiting for the scaling up.
Definitely. And let me know tomorrow. Make sure you respect your own trading plan. Otherwise,
4%. I think it's a good number. I agree.
that's good. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. Have
Thanks.
a good
Okay.
afternoon. Bye.
Bye, everybody.